Alright, what's up everybody? So we are back with some more Higurashi. This is the third game. Let's see. Uh, it is Higurashi Tatari Goroshi? I'm a guess, considering that we got the other... Yeah. I'm a guess that since we got like the other words that were used in the title in game, I'm gonna assume that we get the same here, and then so I can get used to saying that word, because y'all know already my pronunciation is shit. So yeah. Anyways, yeah. So we're back in it. So yeah, after all that shit that had happened last time, let's just start back in, right? Let's hop back into it. Not much else to say. Man, curse, or coincidence? How are the conjectures inside you solidifying? I look forward to whether these conjectures will waver or become a cornerstone in this scenario. The difficulty is the worst. You will probably not even be able to make conjectures. Aye. The shortest scenario? Does that mean like this is gonna be like the shortest game out of all of them, or what? Let's see. So far we were running at first game about 16.3 hours, and the second game a legit 24 even 24 hours. Even 24 hours. That's funny. What's up, Ethan? How you doing? We are just about to hop in for the third game of some Higurashi. Did you by chance catch the end of the previous game? Because some wild news came into play at the end. If you didn't catch it, I can fill you in just real fast. Basically, what had happened, what we learned was, so after we confronted Shion, or Mion, yeah, fuck, mixing up the twins. After we confronted Mion at her house, right? And like we had that talk with her and all that shit. She confessed to her being the one behind all of the incidents, and apparently she was like possessed by a demon or something like that this time around, and was personally responsible in the latest ones. And then her and like we end up going on a walk with her. She takes us to like the torture room and shit. We see Shion, and then like she starts to like tie us up. And then, anyways, we get rescued. So me like fuck's that character's name again? I'm forgetting. How the fuck am I forgetting? Keiichi and Shion get rescued. And then a lot of shit goes down, and Keiichi's family's fixing to move out, right? And on like one of the last few nights or some shit, I think, it's either the last few nights or it's like a month till they move out. Mion shows back up because she managed to escape, right? And she stabs us. And then a little bit later, we're in the hospital. We find out that Shion had been like hiding around, trying to like afraid of Mion, right? But the night that we got stabbed by Mion, she ended up getting shoved out of her window by Mion as well, to her death. But here's the crazy thing, all right? So do you remember? And here's the thing. Do you remember Takano-san, right? The girl that we went into the ritual storehouse with and told us like the history of the village. and the one who died, she was already dead by the time we went into the storehouse. Like when they checked, like when they were doing like the autopsy and shit, and like to see when she like her time of death, she had died 24 hours prior to like the day of Watanagashi. So when we were with her the day of Watanagashi, she was already dead. But we were with her, right? So it's like, what? And then here's another thing too, right? The day that we get out, like we get like when we get rescued from Mion's grasp, like get down in her like little cellar basement shit, she died trying to escape. They later find her remains where she had dumped down like the rest of the bodies and shit. Meaning, way later when she came to stab us and supposedly killed Shion by pushing her out the window, she was already dead when that happened. And then, not only that, but then at the very end, this one is kind of weird because it's like, it could be straight up like a hallucination or something like that, but she ends up crawling out from underneath our bed and basically finishing what she started like, against us. So, yeah. Shit, like, that last bit of the game was threw a lot of curveballs. So, I'm curious if any of my theories, how any of my theories hold up to that. Because it's like, I really wish, like, I just, like, would go back and watch the anime. So I had the answers, but at the same time, again, like, I like not having the answers to see what I come up with. Oh, that's an oof. That's an oof. At least you're doing okay, though. But yeah. Anyways. Let's get into the newest game, Tatarigoroshi. Oh. Always enjoy kids' little laughter. The snake in the well was happy, for it did not care what was outside the well. The snake inside the well was happy, for it had naught to do with what happened outside the well. And you were happy too, for you did not know what happened outside the well. Huh. This is a work of fiction. Any resemblance or personal is coincidental. Alright. 1983. 58th year of the Showa era. Alright. It was a very humid day. Not even a slight breeze was blowing. It had been an unpleasant summer, one that wasn't only hot, but sweltering too. There were various articles of clothing hung out to dry in the messy apartment windows, but the lack of wind evoked an impression far removed from coolness. In fact, it only felt more oppressive. There were crooked houses and apartments lining the narrow, twisting road. In addition, there were planters and flower pots whose contents were beginning to rot, as well as bicycles and cars on the side of the road, making it even more cramped, more oppressive, and all the more sweltering. Nobody who was in this place at this time was visiting it voluntarily. But in spite of what everyone might expect, a single motorcycle came rolling in. The lone motorcycle, which couldn't be called neat, or even as flattery, pulled up to a two-story apartment complex and stopped there. A man, fairly old and wrinkled, stepped off. When the housewife hanging out the laundry noticed him, she called out, "Well, hello there! It's quite hot today again, isn't it?" "Oh, you've got that right. I feel like I'm going to boil out here." "All right, landlord. I didn't think that would be the first thing you said." Sorry. The fluorescent lights, right? I completely forgot." "No, not that. Don't you smell it? There's a terrible smell about. I've been smelling it since this morning." "Wait, what's this? It reeks." Did the sewers get backed up again? Do something about it, landlord. I've had to keep my house plugged all day long. You'd still look plenty lovely plugging your nose, my dear. There was an unhygienic drainage channel running behind the apartment. The lattice from which it flowed was stuffed with branches and fallen leaves, and when filth got caught up in them, it created an awful stench in the summertime. Could you tell the municipal office about it? The drain will end up buried at this rate. Well, yikes. It's completely blocked. It'll start back up. It'll start back up if you poke it with a stick. The man crossed the fence over the drainage channel and picked up a filthy drying pole sitting nearby. He must have planned to stick it into the drain and clear it out. Ah, wait, landlord, stop that! If you mix it all strange, if you do that, it'll smell terrible. It smells if it's clogged, and it smells if it's mixed. Which should I choose? He shoved the drying pole into the filth in the lattice, whatever the fuck. Of course, it did nothing to help the accumulation of waste. Ugh. It's a dead cat. This is a health center's job. Cats and dogs smell awful when they die. A bamboo pole is not going to do much. Garbage bags, old clothes. They throw all kinds of stuff in here. Is that a duck I see? Well, of course it stinks. The nerve of some people. The drainage channel is already unsanitary. What was a little more garbage at this point. The stream of such imprudent people was never ending, and now the channel had turned into a garbage dump. When he poked a pile of old clothing floating in the sewage, a black cloud of smoke floated out in the water. The two of them grimaced at the terribly bizarre and repulsive sight. God, we've got maggots, huh? Someone must have thrown kitchen waste in. What? Landlord, what's that? What? Just more garbage. Landlord, that's... Huh? Eh? Oh, hello. Good work today. What a terrible stench. Hey, someone cover this thing with a tarp. It's in plain sight of the 2-floor houses. Oh, hit my mic. Identity of the deceased unknown. Sex, female. Age, estimated to be late 20s or early 30s. Time of death, about 2 or 3 days ago. She was probably abandoned after death. Naked too? Figuring out who she is will be rough. Contact the community division and ask if anyone's gone missing. They probably waved her down, so she'd sink. Then the weights came off and she floated to the top. But why in a drainage sewer, of all things? Would have been better under an overpass or in the mountains, you know? And it would have been outside our jurisdiction, right? But it looks like they never wanted to hide the corpse at all. Did they do it so she would be found? Like as a warning or something? This slice in her stomach definitely wasn't from a fish eating her. She was cut open and her insides were dragged out. They really made a show out of killing her. Doesn't the Chinese mafia do some sort of traditional punishment? Ask Shige-san if, in Section 4, if he's had any trouble with the Yakuza. On it, sir. Still, what a terrible way to go. Hey, don't her innards poking out like that look sort of like the salad soba you can get in Kyoto? If you stuck chopsticks in, noodles would pop out, see? Ugh. Please, give me a break. Her intestines were pulled out, and her ears and nose cut off. That's definitely not how I want to go. Her fingers are in bad state too. There are long nails stuck in all of them, on both hands. What kind of torture was this anyway? Well, alright then. I'm always a fan of the gruesome openings. I always love it. So my question is that a flash forward or a flash back, or like before all this stuff? That's what I'm curious about. The most relaxing time during the school day? Lunch, for sure. Everyone brought their desks side by side, like always, and we all ate together. Oh my! Mion-san, if I may say, your lunch looks quite appetizing today. There are so many different things. It's wonderful. Satoko and Adika looked at Mion's lunch, shouting gladly, "We get to see our lollies again!" Oh, I just want to hug them. I just want to hug them. Just hold them, squeeze them, hold them tight. Oh, I missed them. I've missed them so much. Oh, they've been gone. I've missed them. I'm gonna keep them down in my basement and keep them safe, alright? Keep them out of the hands of Mion. Let's have a look. Whoa. I just packed in some leftovers from last night. All the others were having a drinking party at my house yesterday. I managed to nab some of what they didn't eat. So that's why they all look like snacks you could have with sake. They're butts leftovers. They're scraps of food, but when arranged in a bento box so cleanly, they look impressive. Looks like part of a full-course meal at a high-class restaurant. People seem to decide if they like things mainly based on their first impressions. So I thought maybe the taste of a bento would be proportional to how pretty it was when you opened it. It may seem unrefined, Mion, but you are positively splendid at arranging food like this. Her room is so nice and tidy too. Michan is a lot more organized and polite than everyone thinks. It's all the same once it's in your stomach. I'd have thought Mion would say something like that, but to think she had this kind of taste. You can't judge a book by its cover. Fuck it cups. Mion was careful in everything she did. She never misstepped, faltered, or messed up. I see. She was our club president after all. Yours is nothing to scoff at either, Rena. Your crab, kamaboko, flower is very pretty. Kamaboko. You know, Rena, your lunch always has, like, an art to it. Like it has rabbit-shaped apple slices and carrot flowers and stuff. Rena's bento wasn't all about taste. It was like, like she was always putting her heart into it or something. It wasn't just good. It made your insides all nice and warm. Okay, I'm gonna turn down the music just slightly. Not quite enough where, the horror music and all that stuff, like, doesn't affect, but you know. I feel like I'm shouting. Thanks. It's not quite as good as Michan's, but I wanted to make it really cute. Oh. Cooking isn't all about skill. It's about love. In that sense, I don't even come up to your feet. Love, huh? Yeah. Just from looking at her bento, I could definitely feel that Rena put her heart and soul into making it. That's what her bento was like. The taste isn't all that counts for a bento. How it looks also matters. I suppose we must learn from this too. Huh? So let's see Satoko and Rika-chan's up-and-coming bento. Whoa! Ta-da! Ho 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 ho! Yesterday our neighbors shared some meat with us, so we ended up grilling it for our bento. These ones too. They had such an impact. They were bursting at the seams with grilled meat. At a glance, it was too impactful for a girl's bento, but I mean, when you thought about eating with all your friends, that brought more than enough color to the table. Hell yeah. Wow. At first, it looks like the kind of crude bento that a jock would eat. But there are so many different things in here, like boiled spinach and soy sauce, and stewed hijiki. Rika-chan, you're really good at this kind of unaffected cooking, huh? Unaffected cooking? Oh. Yep, I think Rika-chan will make a great wife when she grows up. I mean, she can make a great wife now. For legal reasons, FBI, that is a joke. I have a tight hold on my future husband. A husband for Rika-chan, huh? At first, that sounded appealing. It did, but I felt like a married life with her would be anything but normal. But really, everyone was amazing. They were all so young, and yet they're all capable of cooking for themselves. I would sort of cook whenever I went camping with my family, but making lunches every day was a level I definitely couldn't reach. I mean, best lunch I can make is like oven-made pizza, I guess. PB&J, cereal. Like, I guess waffles count. Yeah. Oh, you don't need much more than that though. I could really only cook in my spare time. When I thought about it like that, it really made everyone stand out more. Frankly, I respected them. Huh? I feel like this maybe doesn't apply to other people. Come to think of it, this morning, when I was eating breakfast half asleep, I think my mom was saying something really important. What? With a hysteric groan, I suddenly stood up, startling everyone at once. Not gonna lie, that jump scared me. Hold on, how loud is my fucking shit? Ah, that's why. What's wrong? Wrong! You'll make us choke if you shout like that so suddenly, you know? Oh, I'm failing on my screaming portion. I forgot I need to be blowing out y'all's eardrums too. There's rice coming out of your nose, Satoko. I'd forgotten. All this stuff about cooking for yourself, it applied to me too. Keiichi, your mom and dad need to go to Tokyo again for business. Yeah? Sleepy. Your dad's mentor fell ill right before an event he was taking part in. It's a very important event, and they need someone to fill in. Well, Dad does what he has to do for his job. Choo-choo. So your dad and I, you see, we need to go to Tokyo as fast as we can to help with the event. We might have to stay there for a few days, depending on what happens. That sounds annoying. While we're gone, we won't be here, so you'll need to make your own meals for yourself. Are you okay with that, Keiichi? I'll be fine. Humans can do whatever when they're desperate. Is that so? That's a relief. You can at least cook rice, right? And you can make miso soup as well. Then you just buy some dishes and you'll have a meal. A meal? Yeah, I can cook rice with my camping kit. Never used a rice cooker before. Choo choo. I've only ever made instant miso soup that you can make in a pot of boiling water too. Well, I'll think of something. Choo choo choo. If you can cook for yourself, then you don't need much money, do you? No eating out. It's too expensive. You're at the age where you should learn about cooking and personal finances now, after all. Yep, yeah. Oh, goodbye. Oh, goodbye. No, I won't! What was I thinking? I was half asleep, and I made such crazy, empty promises? Just like manga characters always do at times like these, I bent over backwards and scratched furiously at my head. Scratch, scratch. Huh? Keiichi-kun, your parents sure have it rough. Anyway, you need to keep things in order while they're gone. Anyway, food! Food! My parents aren't here. I have to make it all myself, you know. This is a huge emergency. Should you not simply give up and cook for yourself? Keiichi-san, did you not make a fabulous curry dish for the curry party previously? Listen here. My mom taught me how to cook that curry when we camped, and it's the best I can do. I can't eat curry 3 meals a day. I mean, it's just junk food in the first place. Oh, the teacher's gonna get you for this. There's no nutritional balance whatsoever, and it's just completely... This is stupid! Shh! Shh! Mion and Satoko put their hands over my mouth. A moment later, the door rattled open, and Chie-sensei, a known curry maniac, suddenly poked her head in. Did I just hear someone bad-mouthing curry? No, we didn't say anything! Everyone's faces went totally white, and they all shook their heads in denial. Her eyes rolled over the classroom. Her glare wasn't just a teacher's ordinary stare. Is that so? Must have been the wind. Chie-sensei gave one more look around the classroom, then closed the door and went back to the teacher's lounge. Oh shit. I may have been shouting, but for her to hear it from all the way across the hall in the teacher's lounge, that teacher is terrifying. Yeah, you never want to shit-talk somebody else's food taste. Shit can get heated. Kei-chan, you can disparage other foods all you want, but you might want to stay away from curry. At least as long as you live in Hinamizawa. Okay. I'm sorry. That's what I said, but still. I can't have curry for every meal. And cup ramen is good because you can only eat it once in a while. And if you ate it for every meal, you'd get bored of it pretty quickly. I don't know. I mean, I guess. There was like this, I forgot what it was called, but there was this brand of microwavable chow mein noodles, stuff like that. I fucking loved it. I always brought it to school when I was in my senior year. So I was in like the remedial school, so I couldn't easily sneak off campus to go get lunch. But so I just brought that every day. Fucking cheap, and it's fucking great. God, it's been forever since I've had that. I kind of want to get some. I mean, seeing as I got no fucking job at the moment, money's kind of tight. It's probably what I have to go do is like buy a shit ton of that shit, cheap ass shit. Anyways, rice and miso soup. And a good side dish. Yeah, that's what a Japanese table should look like. Why can't you just try to cook for yourself? Rice you can make yourself is really good. This old man thinks it's more a pain than good. But experience it every once in a while might be nice. That's right. Life is all about experiences, right? But when you cut your finger or burn yourself, it's so sad. So very sad. With everyone encouraging me like this, I started to feel like maybe I could do it if I tried too. Though, I mean, approximately one person didn't sound like she was encouraging me. Cooking is a skill I'll have to learn at some point, since I want to live on my own one day. Maybe learning now won't be so bad. I mean, I'm pretty uneasy about it, but you're right. If I don't understand how to cook a few things around here, then I won't be good. Then I won't be in good shape the next time our club does a cooking showdown. Oh, you are correct. Sonotori. That clever trick of yours in the last curry contest won't work every time, after all. As if scorning me, Satoko ridicules my comeback from a hopeless situation in a certain do-or-die curry showdown. What are you so relaxed for? You relied entirely on your Nika-chan back then, didn't you? What did you cook at the time, exactly? You put a bag of salt in Nina's curry, a bag of salt in Mion's rice, and you flipped over my pan! I relapsed into my grudge over the last curry showdown. For now, I calmed my unquelled anger by pinching Satoko's ears. Ow! My attack was because that's what they were doing for club. I may not look like it, but I could do a little bit of cooking. Oh, can you now? Even when you couldn't peel one carrot during the showdown and had to get her to do it? Don't be so daft. Please, people get better every day, you know? If you think I'll always be crummy at cooking, then you're quite mistaken. Right, Ridika? I have to watch or else I get worried about the pot and the flame. Sometimes you forget to turn the gas off, too. Everyone burst into laughter. That shouldn't be an issue with cooking. Yeah, even I would never do that. I don't want to hear that from someone who eats nothing but cup ramen. But Satoko can cook pretty well for herself, you know? Erdena, it's fine. You don't need to force yourself to cover up for her like that. No, she's not trying to cover up for her or anything. It's just that Rika-chan's cooking is by far the best of all of us, so hers doesn't stand out. Satoko has mastered the basics too, right? At the very least, she can cook rice and miso soup. Oh. Well, she can't quite tell the difference between cauliflower and broccoli, though. They're both the same anyway once you boil them. Satoko erupted into anger, making two fists and swinging them above her head. Everyone laughed a lot after that. Yeah, this don't matter. I cannot stand being laughed at by you, Keiichi. Yes, perhaps I do lag behind everyone else in terms of cooking skill, but at least I'm confident I never lose to you, Satoko. Not to you, at least. What was that? You have the gall to say you're confident? That's what dafts here. I might not seem like a good cook, but I take turns with Rika, you know. I can cook just fine for myself, thank you. I see. Good for you for being able to cook. I'll buy some candy for you as a present later. I patted Satoko on the head while I made fun of her. Satoko seemed to know I was making fun of her, too, since her face went bright red very quickly, and steam started to pour out of her like a kettle. Ah! You don't believe me, do you? Anyway, I can cook far better than you can cook, Keiichi. I see. Then if you could tell me the difference between cauliflower and broccoli, I'll believe you. Come on, let's hear it. Let's see. Go my channel. Dashboard. I am at 1.92 average viewers. The downside of streaming so much is the fact that either I've got to get like probably a stream with like 1,000 viewers at the moment, or it's like it's got to build up over time for it to be like, yeah, you got the average there, because like that is currently shit, hold on, I accidentally fucking closed it. Cool. Let's see. Why is it not showing me now? What the fuck? Probably, like, especially, like, the early ones, because it's, like, it's going through 96.75 hours worth of stream in the last 30 days. So, yeah. It's just, like, and then, like, within the period it is looking, it'll just take time to, like, get through it, I guess, if that makes any sense. But, yeah. So, I mean, I wasn't, like, expecting affiliate, like, first day or something like that, like, this week, you know? Granted, to be fair, I did get kind of confused between the building community and the affiliate thing, so, like, I literally thought I was just, like, the followers away. I didn't, like, it confused me between the two, so I was like, and when I got the 50 followers and it didn't have it, I was like, wait, hold on, why? And then, like, it finally actually showed me the true affiliate shit. I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, whatever. So I just need to get my average viewers up, but I don't know, maybe if I, like, focus specifically on, like, a single game, that'd probably help. Because, I mean, I do, like, so far split between, like, 3 games, or 4 games. Clanad, Higurashi, Minecraft, and Rocket League. Although at the moment I am heavily, like, debating on how much I like playing Clanad because of fucking Sunahara. God, I fucking detest that guy. So it's like, what I'm thinking is, go into focusing more on Higurashi, Minecraft, and Rocket League, or just go Higurashi and Minecraft as 2 primary. But yeah. Oh, I've got no doubt. I'm fucking amazing. Fucking lies, but thank you. But yeah, so it's probably just like one of those things too, where it's like I probably jump between too many different games to where it's like I don't get that following for that game, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I'm just debating. It's like, I don't know, because I do want to do a lot more with Minecraft. I mean, an unironic dream of mine is to join the Dream SMP brought on, because that shit looks like fucking fun. I don't even care about, like, any boost of followers or anything that would bring. It just looks fucking fun, and it's just like, I want to be a part of that so much, you know? But yeah. That's just my own pipe dream. So I got to get good at Minecraft first. That's just gonna take time, but do more of it and build up an audience and shit like that. But anyways, that random ass tangent aside, let's go back to making fun of Satoko real fast. The green one is broccoli, or no, the yellow one. Cauliflower is red, blue, green. Come on now. What color is broccoli? It's not red, blue, green. Like a television. Come on, say it. Fuck. Broccoli's yellow, right? See, this is the awkward part where it's like my colorblind ass is like, oh shit. I don't know. What color is fucking broccoli? No, it's green, because people are always like, eat your greens, right? And that includes broccoli, right? So it's green. It's green, not yellow. Ha! Y'all didn't even get to tell me. Ha! uh. uh. Satoko can cook just fine without knowing what color broccoli is, right? Good for you, good for you. Stupid KK! Oh, it's nothing to cry hysterically about. She's so goddamn cute. I shook her head. Wait, that was not the vibe I was getting from that. I thought you were about to say annoying. Anyways, I shook her head as hard as I could. Ruffle, ruffle, ruffle. If you're going to act so smug, then you can surely show us something better than Satoko. Remarked Mion, giving me just a slightly mean smile. Actually, well, I had no confidence at all in my cooking, but the situation carried me along, and I decided to deliver an impressive declaration. Just you wait. Tonight, I'll make the best darn meal you've ever seen. I'll even make a little too much and pack it in for lunch tomorrow, so you'll be surprised you'll fall, you'll be so surprised you'll fall over. That sounds like fun. I can't wait for lunchtime tomorrow. Yurika-chan patted me on the head. Her words of can't wait sounded so transparent. Rena is excited too. I promise I won't laugh no matter what you make. Alright, so maybe I'll go all out on my bento tomorrow too. Then let's do this. Let's have a bento showdown tomorrow. As a club activity, of course. And we'll throw in a punishment game too. Oh shit, it's on, it's on. My, what an ingenious idea that is. How's that, Keiichi-san? I'll give you one chance to back down. Satoko wiped her tears and snarled at me, as if this was her chance to turn things around. Maybe this was a bad idea? I feel like maybe this conversation is getting pretty out of hand. Oh shit. If I apologize, now's my chance? But what came out of my Keiichi Maebata's mouth was a statement so reckless that it even frightened me. Yeah, you're on! My bento tomorrow will knock you right out of your shoes. Whoa. Everyone raised their voices in surprise at my bold, confident reply. Now I've done it! Shit. What have I done? I'm so fucking irresponsible. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh. So, Mion-san, what sort of fantastic punishment game will we have to play if we lose? Satoko grinned fearlessly, as if to say that it was already decided I'd be playing said fantastic punishment game. Let's see. Okay, how about this one? Whoever loses tomorrow's bento showdown, during lunch break tomorrow, has to go up to Chie-san as she's eating in the teacher's lounge and say bad things about curry. Oh shit. Oh shit. Mi-chan! That's... How terrifying! Everyone went pale and gasped. I had truly terrifying punishment. Words. Everyone went pale and gasped at how truly terrifying the punishment game was. Chie-sensei is such a maniac about curry that she'd risk her life for it. And to go up to her and start saying bad things about curry? What kind of fate would await us? Just trying to imagine it was scary. And as everyone looked blankly amazed at the terrifying punishment game, Rika-chan spoke. Tomorrow's contest will be decided by skill. Rena and Mion and Satoko, everyone nodded deeply in agreement. Although Keiichi-san's problem might be his own dinner tonight, rather than tomorrow's bento. Ha! How disappointing that you can't witness such How disappointing that you can't witness what an amazing dinner I'm going to make tonight. I'll let you have a glimpse of it in my bento tomorrow, so look forward to it. That's quite a lot of grandstanding. You do know what will happen if you come to us with something terrible, right? I just can't wait how much trouble you'll be in with Chie-sensei tomorrow, Satoko. Yes, I can't wait either. To see you, Keiichi-san, groveling before her and begging for forgiveness. Saying it with with tears streaming down your face. Yes, how I can see it now. What was that? Yank. Ah! Stretch. Both of us on the verge of tears, pulling on each other's cheeks. Stretch. Trying to muster all your desperation by placing yourself in a predicament. Kei-chan, that's so manly. That isn't manly or anything of the sort. It's called being reckless. He can't even cook well. Stretch. Brenda believes in you. I'm looking forward to your wonderful bento. I'm looking forward to very much to seeing Keiichi tomorrow as well. Their expectant gazes were painful. I was just trying to tease Satoko a little. How did it come to this? Yeah, you'd better look forward to it. Ah, how am I able to say such reckless things? God, I'm being so unreasonable. What the heck is going to happen to my dinner? And the bento showdown tomorrow? No. More importantly, if they make me say bad things about Kurita Chie-sensei's face, what'll happen to me? God, I'm killing my throat right now. The extreme contrast between my outward bravado and my internal screaming continued as the hot and humid June afternoon dragged on. That entire day, up until school was over, the whole time, my meal tonight and my bento tomorrow were the only things on my mind. And now that I thought about it, it made Mom seem amazing for planning 3 meals every day of the year. I've complained before about having the same meal in a row once in a while, but now I know how rude that was. More importantly, what am I gonna do about the punishment game tomorrow? And besides that, what am I gonna eat tonight? Oh, boo-hoo. Keiichi-kun? Keiichi-kun? Huh? Oh, sorry. I was just thinking about stuff. I'm so happy to hear this track again. Hey, at the very least, Higurashi music doesn't get copyrighted like fucking Clan music, so it's like, I can just chill out. I could probably like do a full-ass stream of me just literally just jamming out to the fucking music and like be aight. No problem, right? Just be chilling out, jamming out to the fucking banger-ass soundtrack this game's got. It's just like, just chill. But yeah, and it'd be like, no problem. I'd probably have like issues of what the fuck to be saying, as I do with like other games, like, you know, like Minecraft and Rocket League. That's probably my weakness with those games. It's like, I need at least somebody else there to like interact with, like to bounce off of, because otherwise I just can't carry it myself. Honestly, maybe if I drank a little before or like smoked some, but I don't know. Thinking aloud. Anyways, random ass tangent aside, about what to make tonight, or about the bento showdown tomorrow. She hit the mark. And I couldn't find anything to say. My facial expression made obvious the fact that she hit the mark. For tomorrow's showdown, I think that if you do your best to make a bento, you'll be fine. There's nothing superior to a bento you tried really hard to make all by yourself. Tomorrow's showdown is one thing, but what about dinner tonight? I might suddenly get food poisoning. I couldn't make any more bluffs. I exaggeratedly drooped my shoulders and heaved a sigh from the bottom of my gut. Rina laughed in a shrill way when she saw me do that. Keiichi-kun, you don't have any confidence in your cooking at all, do you? So I've been found out, huh? Ugh. If it looks like you can't do it no matter how hard you try, you can always give Rina a call. Really? But only if you try really hard first, okay? You can't rely on others without first struggling yourself. Rina seemed naive, but sometimes she was instructive. She didn't just spoil people unconditionally. Rina always seemed like an adult at these moments. If I absolutely can't do it, I'll call you. Though, the chances are extremely high. I want to know what the fuck this track's name is. Like, fucking hell. Go for it, yay! You're grandstanding so much that Satoko, so much to Satoko that you have to try your best. Goddamn. Hey, about Satoko, how good is she at cooking? She's at least better than you. Well, that was so direct. It hit me pretty fucking hard. You're making a lot of fun of her too. Maybe you should have to struggle just a little bit, huh? Then you're pretty mean. Rina isn't all cute. All cute. Now that I've provoked Satoko that much, I couldn't just make some crummy bento. I can't believe how loose-lipped I am. Okay, bye. Good luck on the cooking. Show everyone that you can do it if you really try. Yeah. I waved my hand absently in response. Leaving me with words of encouragement and a few pieces of supper beginner advice, Rina disappeared past the trees. Aw, cut the track. Fine, I'm desperate, so what? I may not know the ABCs of navigation, and I have neither a sea chart nor a compass. But still, one idiot is taking on the ocean of the great cooking age alone. And his name is Keiichi Maebara. Let's go. Time to cook. My enthusiasm was peerless. If energy and recklessness was all it took, I could take over the world. However, there are plenty of things in the world that can't be achieved with resolution alone. And cooking was probably the top contender. Therefore, even if it was hastily prepared knowledge, I wanted something to help. I made up my mind and fished through the kitchen cabinets. I was on the hunt for a cookbook. My mom should have a few of them. For a complete amateur like me, the first thing I needed was information. Just like he who could cross the ocean needed a compass. For me, a cookbook was absolutely indispensable. Oh, here's one. God, this music fucking... Here, you know what? There we go. Fucking jamming out to this shit. It's worn out. Wrinkled. Its worn out, wrinkled cover made it feel somehow reliable. Okay. As long as I've got this, well, it's easier to give it a shot than think about it, right? Anyone can concoct the taste of a gourmet chef as long as they have a cookbook. Cookbooks are great. And as such optimistic thoughts filled my chest, I flipped through the pages. However, whoa. It played with technical terminology like toys. I just couldn't see how to actually make things. Oh, hold up. You know, real fast. Hold up. You know what I'm gonna do real fast? You know what I'm gonna do? Let's see, can I at people real fast? Do that. Boom. And a bada bing, a bada boom. And boom. You know, try to boost that viewership real fast. Discord. Whoa. The plate. Oh yeah, I already read that part. Ah, you knew it all along, Keiichi Maebara. If anyone could make delicious food just by reading a book, then there would be no such job as a gourmet chef in the first place. First off, it calls for 3 teaspoons, but which spoon is that? And it keeps saying to use however much you like. How much exactly are you supposed to use? Stop using such obscure expressions. Straighten out the water in the colander. Or whatever that fuck word is. Add salt and pepper to taste? And what the heck is a colander? And strain it out? Like stretching? You can't stretch water droplets like me. Besides, how much salt and pepper is that supposed to be anyway? Aren't there any beginner-friendly guides in here? It won't do you any good to yell. Cool off, Keiichi Maebara. Think calmly. Calmly. For now, I'll leave the side dish until after. The rice is more important. Have to cook the rice, or I can't start. I know little about how to cook rice. I didn't cook it with my camping kit, when camping all the time for nothing. I'll wash the rice. That should be enough water. And which switch is it? Is it this button? Oh, the lamp turned on. Yeah. Fully automatic rice cookers are one of the 3 sacred treasures after all. Now pleased by the rice cooker set, I pulled myself together and decided to take on the miso soup next. The miso soup I made at day camp was all the instant kind after all. Well, it would be fine if it just melted the miso into hot water, no doubt. I'll boil the water and put in the miso soup. Huh? How much should I put in? Let's see here. Use the proper amount according to the number of people and your tastes? Enough with vague expressions. Fine, I'll put in the proper amount. I crushed the bag of miso in my fist and put about half its contents into the pot. Was this really okay? Maybe this was a little too hearty? They do say miso soup is best when it tastes strong. Come to think of it, my mom's miso soup is a little thin. Maybe I'll like it better with this much in it. I said it aloud as if trying to convince myself. Then convinced by my own words, I nodded to myself. Alright, the rice and miso soup were probably fine. Next, The side dish. But what should I make? Something I could make that would add color to the meal. Ah, that's it. Why don't I stir fry some vegetables? You can eat vegetables raw too, and they won't die just from a little bit of fire. I was so cute then, not realizing that the level of my thought had fallen from what would look great in a meal to what would be easy to make. There were quite a few vegetables in the refrigerator. What kind of vegetables go in a stir fry? Bean sprouts? Cabbage? Chives? Onions? Can you put cucumbers and lettuce in? For now, I grabbed a nearby cutting board and cut them into chunks and tossed them into a wok. This has gotten pretty exciting. Is the true worth of men's cooking? Is the true worth of men's cooking? Huh? Hey, this is actually getting kind of fun. All of a sudden, there was a pile of vegetables in the wok. I don't know. Alright, next is the salad oil. Glug, glug, glug. Went the salad oil. It'd be more exciting if I filled it to the brim. Whoops, a bit leaked out. Well, no point in worrying about something so minor. The great Keiichi Maebara's cooking is exciting! Okay, let's turn on the heat. But whoosh. The salad oil filling the wok to the brim caught fire, and flames reached up to the sky. Amazing! Maybe I can be an Iron Chef too. What if I'm really good at cooking with fire? Those words were spoken by delusion. I was saying something outrageously careless, but when the words came out, they sort of convinced me. He's gonna fucking burn his house down. Yes, I am Iron Chef. Ow, hot. Fuck, that's hot. Right as the crazy pillar of flame started to burn the ceiling, I finally realized that the fabulous cooking before my eyes had culminated into an actually life-threatening disaster. As it does. Wait, what? Could I have been doing something insane? The force of the flames grew stronger and stronger. Wait, what? Ah! What in the world are you trying to do? You must stop the flames this instant! Thwack. Somebody forcefully struck me into the back of the head. When I turned around to see what was going on, to my surprise, I saw Satoko and Rika-chan there. Huh? Satoko? Rika-chan? Welcome, Frito, welcome. As I stood in wonder at the unexpected entrance, Satoko shoved me out of the way and turned off the gas. Then Rika got a towel and soaked it in water, spread it out, and placed it over the pot. She continued to soak more towels and put a second on, then a third. Once a whole bunch were piled on, the fire finally stopped. All of it had happened in a few moments. Having avoided the huge fire by a hair's breadth, the three of us gasped for air. Wait, what are you doing in my house? You're trespassing on private property! Yes, okay, Ichi-san. You've been caught red-handed in the act of arson. It was just about to turn into a huge building fire, wasn't it? It'd probably be very sad if Keiichi was homeless after this. And after pretending to be an Iron Chef, I finally began to take in the situation. So that was really about to set the house on fire? Isn't that obvious? Just look at it. The ceiling is all sooty, is it not? Chimneys are the only things that should be sooty. Satoko was seriously mad at me. Maybe they saved my life. According to what they said, I was so absorbed in my fiery cooking that I hadn't noticed when Satoko and Rika-chan rang the doorbell. But they could tell someone was home, so they came in to check. Thank goodness they did. If Satoko and I hadn't come in, the fire engines would have been going wee-woo right now. Hey, what's up? How you doing? Add to me. Huh? But what were you memeing? I'm confused. What's the no please no? Huh? You're saying that with the lollies on the screen. Are you sure you won't be saying that, huh? Huh? Got something against the lollies? Huh? Oh, okay. Keiichi-san, do you understand how serious this was? At some point, I had sat down on my knees, as I listened obediently. Yes, get on your knees for the lollies. I'm sorry. You two saved my life. We thought we would come and see what a fabulous dinner you made. But, as we thought, it's a mess! At this rate, we won't even need to look at your bento. You're mean. So, you and Rika-chan came all this way just to see what I'd make for dinner? Us being mean saved your house and your life. Is that not something to take to heart? Yes. I'm sorry, Satoko. Oh, I've never watched The Office. Oh, wait. No, I think I know which meme you're talking about. Because I do know about The Office, like, through memes. So, yeah, I get that reference. Yeah. I just never, like, actually watched it. At this point, having shown them a disaster, I couldn't exactly make any more bluffs. I'd completely surrendered. Surrender to the power of the lollies. And yet you tried really hard on the curry. Where did the Keiichi-san from back then go? Jeez. I had all our classmen help me then, and I just borrowed entire pots from the other teams. I didn't really cook anything. Keiichi-san, you cheated? Jeez. You might have been doing what our club usually does, but that was terrible. Pouring salt into the other team's pots seemed far more terrible to me. But Satoko was in control right now, so I couldn't respond. I obediently hung my head to her. Yes. By the way, Keiichi-san, this terrible pot. This wasn't supposed to be a miso soup, was it? Satoko stared at the pot, totally full of miso, with an awful expression. Ah, so I really did get the amounts wrong. Judging by the look on Satoko's face, whatever was in the pot couldn't be called miso anymore. Forget miso soup. The rice should be cooked just fine. Rice cookers these days are pretty convenient. It should just be done. I mean, it's not cooked. See? The inside is still all watery. It's a plate of miso? Huh? What? But I switched it on, and the little light came on. Keiichi-san, the button you pressed was the timer button, okay? It's set for breakfast, so it won't turn on until tomorrow morning. Do you like hot dogs? I mean, I like conies, yeah. Which is basically hot dogs, but with like chili, cheese, onions on it. It's just pretty good. So then what? In the end, I don't even have a side dish or miso soup. Oh, what's up, Dyer? Long time no see. Or even rice? I couldn't make anything myself? Oh, it serves you right. So, have you finally realized your place? Come, admit it. Say it. I, Keiichi Marabata, I am all bark and a much crummier cook than Satoko Hojo-san. Rebellion is over. Nice. Sorry I couldn't have been in it. You know, one, I had a stream, and two, I fucking hate the basalt biome, okay? I fucking hate it. I hate it. Oh god, I lost literally fucking everything in that shit. I don't even know if I can fit in biscuit. Huh? What are you going on biscuits about now? Oh, cool, cool. So, like, did the war even happen, or did he just, like, surrender before it even started? Ah! I'm a terrible person and a crummier cook than Satoko. I beg your forgiveness. Ah! No? Wait, no to what? I fainted in agony. Ridika-chan pat my head, satisfied at the sight, and Satoko laughed loudly in triumph. Oh, they betrayed you? That's a big oof. That's a big oof. Ah, I've completely lost. Sounds like you. Oh, okay, okay. Now you're a ghost. Yeah, fucking guy told me to hop on the server earlier, but I don't know what for. I I had nothing. Like my house got gutted out. I all like none of my possessions were there. Literally nothing. Like my house was literally just the literal shell. But yeah, so I don't know why the hell he wanted me on. I was like, no. I was kind of brought on just for the like the war, and I was like, it's alright. I mean, right now I don't really know if I want to be on the server, so it's whatever. In the end, I talked big, but couldn't make a single dish adequately. At this rate, I'll go without dinner. And tomorrow morning, no breakfast, and no bento for lunch either. I didn't know how many days it would be before my parents returned, but at this rate, without a doubt. Yeah, fair enough. I'll starve to death! Me. Of course, I have no bento for tomorrow either. Me. And I'm sure to get the punishment game tomorrow. Me. Rika-chan kept on patting my head with a smile on her face that couldn't possibly get any bigger. Satoko, completely appalled at how unsightly I looked, heaved a heavy sigh. Adult men are just so pathetic, aren't they? Come on. Please move yourself out of the way. Oof. See, I don't need anybody else to make me depressed. I do it all my own volition. As I sobbed like a girl, Satoko displeased, brushed me aside, bumped the remains of the miso soup into the sink tidy, then began to rinse the pot out. Don't worry about it, Satoko. I can at least clean up after my own mess. I couldn't have Satoko clean up the cooking utensils I'd made a mess of. Ruthless, huh? But when I tried to stop her, Rika-chan pulled on my clothes. Keiichi, you can just be silent and watch. She grinned as she said it. But be quiet and watch? What are you saying, Rika-chan? She meant just what she said. Keiichi-san, just be quiet and leave this to me. Alright, ruthless by who? Actually, just send me a link. Satoko turned around and declared, seemingly bothered, as if to say that amateurs should keep their hands off. Her annoyed expression was a little scary. Leave what to you? She didn't answer. Instead, she spun back around and began to rifle through the pots in the refrigerator. Hey, wait, don't mess with them too much. If you turn the place inside out, my mom's gonna get mad at me later. I'm guessing rice cooker? I don't know. I mean, from what they were saying, I've never used a rice cooker in my life, so I don't know. I don't know if that's how it is. Cool, cool. Would you just be quiet already? Men aren't supposed to enter the kitchen. Rika! Aye, aye, sir. Satoko snapped her fingers and Rika-chan got on her tiptoes, grabbed me by the back of my neck, and started dragging me away. Ah. I don't know. Fucking suspension of disbelief, okay? Okay? Yeah. I've never seen one, I've not used one, so I don't know how the fuck they work. Do I want to play on the SMP? I don't know. Not particularly. But, yeah. Leaving Satoko alone in the kitchen, Rika-chan dragged me back into the living room. Hey, stop, Rika-chan. Let me go already. Okay. Sauce as in, like, condiment? Or, like, sauce as in, like, what's the sauce, you know? Okay, okay. If we leave it to Satoko, the kitchen will be a disaster. Satoko came to see how she beat you today. It's her revenge. Revenge? Come to think of it, her face looked kind of grim. Oh, okay, okay. So condiment, yeah, or yeah, whatever. I don't know. I guess it depends on like the food. Pizza. I like the tomato sauce. um. Huh. I I don't know. I mean, I've not really thought about that before. I'd say it would depend on like what food it is. But I'd say for the most part, I wouldn't outright use a lot of sauce, unless if like it already came with it. I don't know. So I get distracted by this track all the fucking time. I love it. Garlic sauce? What the fuck is that? I've never heard of that. Huh? Eventually, from the kitchen, there was the sound of a faucet being twisted and the stove dial being turned. I began to hear the nostalgic sound that made me envision dinner time, the refrigerator opening and closing, ingredients being cut on the chopping board. I gathered that much. I'm not that much of an idiot. I mean, well, I'm gonna redact that statement, but you know. What does that mean? Was Satoko... was she cooking? Keiichi made fun of her quite a lot, so Satoko wanted to show you that she can cook proper meals too. Ugh. Just listen to it like this. There haven't been any sounds of blood spilling, or bursting, or explosions. At this point, at least, she had proven she was a more skillful cook than me. In the cooking showdown with Satoko Hojo versus Keiichi Mahabara, it looked like the victory had already been decided. I recalled Satoko's slightly annoyed expression from before. Alright, cool, cool. I was making fun of Satoko too much today, wasn't I? Is she holding a grudge? We were just provoking each other with our usual back and forth. What do you like use it with? Just out of curiosity. But I think I may have overdid it. At the very least, I shouldn't have made fun of Satoko, who can cook for herself when I'd never cooked other than for recreation before. Satoko isn't holding very much of a grudge, but she came all the way to my house and pushed her way in. See? Huh? Wait, see what? I'm confused. She's gotta be mad. Wow. Are you still here? Cool. I hope he'd still be here. Why would you leave me all alone? I quietly took a peek into the kitchen. She definitely looked different than the usual bird-brained Satoko. Her eyes were sharp, and her movements were brisk, to the point where it was a little scary. Then she must have noticed me, because she turned around and shot me an annoyed glare. I cringed in fear and hastily pulled my head back out. Huh? You got to get to the top of my followed streamers now? Wait, does that mean I'm there, or do I have to get there? Huh? Y'all forget how easily confused I can be. Okay? Ah. I mean... It's probably gonna be a minute before I can get up there. Huh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Huh? What do you... Huh? I'm confused. I don't know what you're going on about. She's mad. She's totally mad. Ah! How will she take her revenge on me? Ah! Ha! Huh. Alright, 666. Nice. 420. A. And 69. Nice. That's just Satoko being serious because she doesn't want to fail. She isn't angry or anything. How can you say isn't angry? I've never seen Satoko be this frightening. Keiichi-san, I can hear that, you know. So sorry! I jumped at Satoko's angry outburst and faced towards the kitchen. I felt exactly like a kid who had done something bad and gotten called to the teacher's lounge. Oh, wow. Where do you keep the miso? The refrigerator is so big that I don't see any of it anywhere. I'm sorry. The miso it's in the middle shelf in the fridge, at the back left corner rack. What is this? You need to close the miso package after you finish with it. It's getting the inside of the refrigerator dirty, isn't it? I'm sorry. Before I can look for something to wipe it with, Satoko wiped it off with a wet dish towel. I swear, how are men so bad at cleaning up after themselves? I shudder to think that you'll become an adult like this. Ugh. I couldn't talk back to Satoko today. The only thing I could do was obediently lower my head and apologize. Yeah, be a good boy. Respect the lolly. I'm now offended. Good. Satoko nitpicked and I apologized. A good smell began to fill the kitchen. Ah, fuck you. This is how you prepare the miso for the soup. You scoop a little out with the ladle and break it up with chopsticks. It's important to add a little at a time and keep tasting it. Dumping the entire thing into the pot is absolutely outrageous. Probably. I personally use Domino's. Because when I was in Arizona, it was the closest pizza place, so I always just ordered from there. But, yeah, Papa John's pretty good. I also like Mazio's, however you want to say it. Make your own food. Nice. Yeah, I don't. As I said, I can make like oven make pizza, cereal, waffles, PB&J. That's probably like the extent. I'm sorry. I never paid attention in home ec class. You're pathetic. I swear. Man. Good for trouble. I cowered at her annoyed sounding muttering. But looking at her like this, she seemed quite good at cooking. See, I ordered the pizza. You think I leave my room when I get pizza? No, I just ordered that shit through the app. And, yeah. Maybe, like, next time I order some, I'll look on, like, their dipping sauce stuff and see if they got any. Oh, good for you, good for you. That was one of the things that, one of the many things I wanted to do when I had moved out that I failed at. I wanted to learn how to cook, like cook for myself. I wanted to start drinking more tea instead of pop, and a couple other things, but like those were two probably like big food things. Yeah, neither happened. Neither thing happened. But yeah, it had just been it had just been overshadowed by Rene's and Rika-chan's artistic abilities. Satika's skills were clearly enough to get passing marks. Oh, cool. Hey, if you have time to zone out like that, then you can go set the table. Rika and I will be eating too, so set for 3 places. On it. I hastily took a 3 people's worth of dishes and such from the cabinets and headed to the dining room. Hey, mod? I don't know. I'll think. So like. Don't worry, you're not banned. You're not banned. You're welcome. You're always welcome to chill out. When I returned there, I could hear laughter from a variety show on the television. Rika-chan was sprawled out on the couch, watching television and relaxing. Hell yeah. Good. When she noticed me putting the dishes out on the table, she came scampering up. Dinner time is soon. Dinner at Keiichi's house. Nipa! A great joke. Yeah. I tend to hope that my jokes are great. So I need to get back to life on. Why do you need to? Come back quick. Don't be gone too long. Rika-chan, you're in a good mood. That's a pretty big difference from Satoko. Satoko isn't in a bad mood at all. She's enjoying herself more than she has in a long time. Can't PvP. I mean, same, but that's primarily just because, like, I'm still fucking learning the controls, so, yeah. Enjoying herself? Seriously? She's like how she was when her Nini was with her. It really has been a long time since I've seen Satoko like she was having so much fun. Nini? The heck is Nini? Is it a sound cats make? Oof. Nini means brother. Satoko's older brother. Satoko's older brother? He's named Satoshi. Haven't you heard his name before? Satoshi. Satoshi Hojo? Maybe I have. Maybe I haven't. I mean, we have. But... Alright, cool. See you in a bit. Yeah. Oni-chan is big brother. But you know, like, you know how like you got like different ways you refer to like people in your family, especially like when you're little. So I'm guessing like Nini is like the older brother of like what Satoko would refer to as her older brother. Like I know I did that with my grandparents. Because I could, for whatever reason, like, pronounce the names, so. Reed versus red and lead versus lead? Huh? What are you getting at? Maybe I have, maybe I haven't. At least, I mean, he didn't go to our school. Satoshi, huh? Satoko's older brother. That's the first time I've heard of him. She had a brother, huh? I didn't know that. She does have one. Saying that, Rika-chan grinned even more brightly and went, Nipa! Again. All good, all good. Not every joke lands. Not every joke lands. What's important, though, is if you can laugh at it yourself. As long as you can get yourself to laugh, that's the important part. Because, you know, I've gotten quite used to that because not many people laugh at my jokes. Oh shit, food's ready. Hell yeah. Although I'm in the middle of a fucking stream. Literally in the middle. I've got like another half hour. I'm a half hour in. Or hour and a half in. An hour and a half later. It's like same difference. Hell yeah, I say that all at the same time. Same difference. None. When Satoko was with Satoshi, she always looked like she was having fun. Just like this. It really has been a long time since I've seen Satoko enjoying herself this much. However I looked at it, she seemed to be in a bad mood, but her good friend Rika-chan was saying that it was actually the opposite. Is she really enjoying herself? She must be remembering all the time she spent with her Nini. It's nostalgic. Nostalgic? Huh. Then does he live apart from Satoko? Maybe Satoko's older brother Satoshi is actually a lot older than her. He must have gone off on his own and was living by himself far away. Back? Welcome back. Welcome back. Satoko seems like she got along well with this Satoshi person. She did. The two of them got along very well. She spread her arms wide to demonstrate the width of how well they got along. According to Rika-chan, Satoko supported her docile, slightly unreliable older brother through nagging. That was their relationship. Ah, I see. That certainly applied to the current situation. We had me, unreliable, unable to cook even a single dish properly, and Satoko, who redid it while scolding me. Could Satoko have been getting a glimpse of her brother, who now lived far away, through me? Ah, what the fuck did I do? I feel like I missed the line. Oh, no, I did not. Okay, good. Oh, here, hold up. There you go. True. He was here earlier. I don't know if he's gone or not, but I know he was watching earlier. Oh, okay, okay. Bruh. So she would always nitpick whenever Satoshi did, but she firmly supported them, and they got along well. Today she was the one. She suggested we should go to Keiichi's house. She said, "There's no way that unreliable Keiichi-san could possibly make dinner." No, it's funnier this way. It's funnier this way. Ah, shit, I probably shouldn't have said anything and just let you keep lurking. My bad. Fuck. I fucked it. Damn it. Why would he do that himself when he's got you? Hey! She said, "There's no way the unreliable Keiichi-san could possibly make dinner. We need to go make it for him." Then, she didn't come here to get revenge? Or to get even? Or anything like that? She couldn't leave you alone. Even now, Satoko is a proper little sister. Oh. I was an only child. I didn't know how it felt to have siblings. Of course, I've never had a little sister like Satoko. But I felt that in this moment, I was an older brother, obediently and helplessly being looked after by her, without any teasing or messing around. I'm going to give thanks for her trouble. That's what I honestly thought. Fair enough. Oh, I mean, I could go like a lot worse probably with my jokes if y'all want me to. I mean, it's like, although after this point, it would have to be viewer discretion because if Friedel's still watching or anybody from fucking like Inside Mox, what have you, they know how bad my jokes can get. Exactly. Exactly. Keiichi-san, do you know where on earth the ladle is? Sorry. The ladle should be in the drawer to your right. I ran into the kitchen, got the ladle out of the drawer, and offered it to Satoko. It's all done? Have you put the bowls and things out? Yeah. Everything's A-okay. Oh no, I've been there. No, I lurk around. Then let's have our meal. Rika, it's time for dinner. Me. I heard Rika-chan's effervescent voice coming from the dining room. I hope I said that word right. Satoko turned off the gas flame on the stove and lifted up the pot of miso soup. Could you bring the rice cooker, Keiichi-san? Be careful not to flip it over, alright? Right, I'll be careful. I can carry rice cookers just fine without being warned about it. I thought about replying like that, but I decided not to. No mean words or witty retorts today. Aw, but where's the fun? Although, I guess, you know, you gotta be a proper sub, you know? Gotta be like me. Rice with steam billowing from it, a miso soup, as well as a handful of side dishes. On the table was a truly firm, family-orientated dinner. It wasn't weird at all, or extravagant. It was a daily meal, the sort of a housewife would make. It was very nonchalant and brimming with liveliness. Aye. Who would y'all want? Satoko or Rika-chan as your wife? As your housewife, huh? Because right now they're making a pretty strong case for Satoko, but I'd probably have to. Okay. It's my same struggle with having with Clanad between Tomoyo and Nagasaki or Nagisa, because Tomoyo, I'm so down for her to like be stepping on me and being like the mommy dom and shit like that, and I'm fucking down with that shit. But then it's like, ooh, I'm down. I'm masochistic subsides down for that any time of the day. But then it's like you got wholesome Nagisa, and it's like, oh, it's so wholesome. It's like I love it. It's like I can't. I love it. But then it's like, it's that duality, right? Oh, I don't know. But it's kind of like what I'm getting from here. It's like Satoko could be kind of like the kind of like Tomoyo, but not really. But yes, really. And then like Nagisa would be like Rika, like the wholesome, like nice and shit. Who knows? Who knows? That was a random ass tangent, but you know. Then let us eat. Thank you for the food. Itadakimasu. At Satoko's command, Rika-chan and I both thanked her in a loud voice. Go full weeb. Itadakimasu. I probably still said it wrong, but fuck it. I made light of you, Satoko. You've beaten me soundly. Oh, do you have a better opinion of me now? I may still not be as good as Rika or Rena, but I can cook far better than the helpless Keiichi-san. Yeah, I know better now. After I honestly admitted my defeat, Satoko's expression finally softened, and she laughed with her normally loud and cheerful voice. Chomp chomp. Oh, the rice is cooked really well. Though she used the rice cooker, it tasted a little different from the rice my mom made. Maybe she used a different amount of water for it. Even so, I could feel Satoko's personality from the rice, which made it taste better than usual. The miso soup was a little on the thick side, but it was still delicious. Good. All clear. You just missed me go on a mini rant on how I have a trouble deciding between the girl that like I would want to be stepping on me, be the mommy dom for my masochistic side, versus the wholesome girl. The shit. But yeah. The miso soup was a little on the thick side, but it was still delicious. The side dishes, while not exactly flashy, tasted great as well. It was also appetizing, and I couldn't stop eating. The side dishes are well done too, Satoko. You're not a bad cook at all. Aww. I gave my honest impression without a hint of sarcasm. Satoko seemed to have been expecting some, because I praised her so honestly. She got flustered instead. Ho ho ho! Your praise honors me, but it's nothing so grand. The side dishes are just things I bought at the store and heated up. This and this. All I did was open the can. I can only really make rice and miso soup myself. Satoko said, embarrassed, her face a bit flushed. There was none of her normal verbal abuse or sarcasm in there either. I can't make anything except rice and miso soup, but when you get ready-made dishes and put them on the table too, it turns into something fairly splendid. My mom uses ready-made side dishes and canned goods too. It's nothing to be so embarrassed about. This is a fantastic dinner. I gave her honest praise. I've never met Satoko's brother, but Satoshi would be probably praise her in the same way. Hey, hold on, I got fucking hair in my eye. God, I love it when that random ass strand of hair gets in your eye, right? It's comfortable as hell, right? Well, I suppose it's enough that, now that you've come to realize that I can hold my own in the kitchen. Would you like seconds? There's plenty of miso soup still left. Nice, nice. I I don't know why the hell I got reminded of this dumbass pickup line I got, or like regarding Thanksgiving dinner, but yeah. I'm debating if I want to say it right now or not, but huh? Did that brat just awkwardly change the subject? And I realized my response had been on the mark. It made me a little happy. When we eat rice like this, it's fun. Like we're eating with Satoshi. Hideki-chan mentioned Satoko's older brother's name again. Satoko's chopsticks paused and she looked up at the ceiling. Oh yeah? Lay it on me, lay it on me. And then I'll use mine. Same. I've got, oh, I love the bad, cheesy, the horrible, punny pickup lines, or just like, oh, trust me, trust me, trust me. Nice. Okay, the one I was gonna say was, your right leg is Halloween, your left leg is Christmas. Do you mind if I come and have Thanksgiving dinner? You need a stud. I got the yesterday. All I need is you. What? I mean, I could go through. Here, I got some written down on my phone real fast. Hold up, hold up. We're doing this. We're doing this. I'm going through. I keep some of my notes on my phone just because I find them so funny that I come up with sometimes. Ah, fuck. Where are they at? Where are they at? Alright, hold up. This one, Alright, okay. Whose name wants to be used in this pickup line real fast? Who volunteers? Alright, Dyer, you look so innocent, you look so sweet. As long as I have a face, you'll always have a seat. I'm a Jedi in the streets, but I'm a Sith in the sheets. Yeah, yeah. Can I take you to the fair? Because you look like a fun ride. Are you made out of copper and tellurium? Because you're cute. This one's better when it's like typed out, so here, hold on. Oh, I gotta be able to type. Spelling that right? There you go. That one makes more sense when like written out because it's like it's supposed to be. I came up with it like in chemistry class, so it's like more supposed to be like play on like the elemental shit and like all that. But yeah, that one's more nerdy and shit. But yeah, I like. I'm still proud of that one. How nostalgic. I wonder what he could be doing right now. She had a faraway smile, as if yearning for a friend who had moved away. From how it looked, I got the impression she hadn't seen Satoshi in quite some time. Satoko realized I was giving her a blank stare. Ah, I do apologize. Satoshi is my Nini. No, my older brother. Ah, okay. I see. Nini must have been a nickname that only Satoko used for him. It was funny to see her hastily deny it. I was rather surprised a person with such few living skills had the ability to run away. Well, I'm sure he'll pack up shop at some point and return out of the blue. So, he ran away? There was another story to what Satoko had said so cheerfully. The reason for Satoshi not living with her was a little serious. Everyone had been talking about it in such an upbeat way, so I continued to talk about him. Should I not have broached the subject at all? I hastily took a look at Satoko's face after thinking that, but there was no trace of the gloomy expression I'd been worrying about. Okay, hold on. That makes me curious, because in the previous games, Satoko, or Satoshi, quote-unquote, transferred away. He was presumably also demoned away as, like, one of the sacrifices for the Watsunagashi, or Oyashiro-sama's curse. That's what we learned in the previous games, but this time, he ran away? So, there's 3 different ways now. He transferred out, he got demoned away as a sacrifice for Oyashiro-sama's curse, but now he supposedly ran away. Huh. Okay. I feel like the demoned away is probably the most likely. I'm not sure. Where are you gonna go with this? I'm waiting. Yes, give me head pats. Yeah. What the fuck is going on out there? Alright then. Well, he's not old enough to be dreaming of living on his own. Nini won't be able to do it for long anyway. He has no endurance. Satoshi may not look it, but he's a very persevering person. He's a lot more persevering than you think. Rika, you always take Nini's side right away. You're a little too nice to him. Satoko is just too harsh on Nini. You should treat him more kindly when he comes back. Satoko and Rika-chan's views regarding Nini, aka Satoshi, were parallel to each other. But I could easily tell that, that both of them really liked him. They were so optimistic, too, even though he had run away from them. It was like they were going to see him again next week. Satoko and Rika-chan both liked Satoshi, even now, and waited for him, believing he would surely return. I've never met him, but I know for sure that this Satoshi person was a really good guy. I thought Satoko would be deeply hurt by her brother running away, but she had already overcome that. She was still being the energetic little sister, always full of vim and vigor, as if to say that her brother could always come, or that her brother could come back at any time he liked. I thought that Satoko didn't think through anything, and just frolicked and played practical jokes every day, and that was it. But she really was. Yeah. Why are you petting my head? I roughly rubbed a hand through Satoko's hair. I misunderstood you, Satoko. I didn't know you were this level-headed. Satoko seemed to think I was making fun of her, and tried to bat away my hand, but then she saw that there wasn't even a trace of malice in my face, and obediently granted me her head. Wait, what? Yep. Satoko's level-head. She sure is. I'll be level-headed from the start. Or I've been level-headed from the start. I was just playing pranks on you because you always do it to me. There was her usual provocation. But I decided not to buy into it today. Okay, hold on, I'm getting kind of lost. So person 1. Person 1. Oh, person 2? Yes? Are you sure your ego is the only thing you want stroked? Okay, nah, you lost me. I think... You... Huh? Okay, yeah, no, I'm not gonna lie, you lost me somewhere in there. Like, I got it up until, like, you started to keep going with it, and I was like, wait, hold up, what? you lost me. You lost this simpleton. You're right. You were just doing it to go along with me. But you really were so level-headed. Good for you. Is that actually a compliment? It kind of seems like you're making fun of me. I'm not trying to make fun of you at all. I'm seriously complimenting you. Because if I was making fun of you, Rika-chan would be petting your head too. That's right, isn't it? When Rika makes fun of people, she usually pets their head. Me. These canned sardines are delicious. Rika-chan went Nipa, and her smile became even brighter. Her attitude was clear as day, but it was annoyingly cute, so both Satoko and I suddenly burst into laughter. Oh, okay. God. Is there even a second episode of Hazbin Hotel yet? I don't think there is. Okay, also, real fast, I want to show y'all... If I can do this real fast. Where is it? Where's a good one? Okay, hold up. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can do this. Hold on. Turn off the music real fast. Oh. Where the... There it is. Alright. Y'all ready for some cuteness overload? That's just fucking adorable. I just had to fucking show that real fast because fucking adorable. Anyways. Okay. Alright, 3 Holocaust episodes? I don't know what that is. Oh, you're gonna be bringing out Bianca, never mind. Her attitude was clear as day. Oh. Okay, never mind, I already read that part. That laughter lightened up the table. The table itself is so dull and simple that I never even thought people could be laughing like this around it. And then, I finally came to realize something really obvious. Dinner is better if you're laughing while you're eating, huh? Of course it is. Laughing makes it taste better. I mean, or it could kill you. You end up fucking choking on it. How rude. The food is good because I'm a good cook, obviously. This harmonious moment, This happy circle. It was completely different than spending time with family, but still somehow just nostalgic. Satoko, do you want to see Nini? I didn't say Nini. Call him brother, please. Hey, wait, you've been saying Nini this, Nini that this whole time. I grinned wryly and decided to just call him brother, like she told me to. Satoko, do you want to see your brother? Rika-chan stopped eating and then looked back and forth between my face and Satoko's. It can kill me. Why will it kill you? Huh? Huh? Satoko was smiling. She looked like she was trying to choose her words. Just from that, Satoko conveyed her feelings. Honestly, she wished he would come home right now, but she wasn't that weak. Satoshi should just do what he wanted until he was satisfied. In return, she'd let him have the scolding of his lifetime. And then she'd have dinner with him, and lay out his futon for him. Well, of course I want to see him again. It's been almost a year. It's been that long already? Rika-chan smiled thinly, her eyes appearing to look far away. Well, Nini can do what he wants. It would lighten my load if he came back with more muscles and knowing how to do housework, of course. See? You said Nini again. You said it. I did not. I would never call Nini Nini. Wow. Things rapidly returned to the usual lively atmosphere of lunchtime at school. But nothing changed about Satoko's feelings toward her brother. He was living so bravely and so strongly. Or she was. Fuck. Hey, Satoshi? Your sister is trying so hard to watch the place while you're gone, isn't she? Give it a rest, and come back soon, got it? I don't know if that's gonna be possible, Chief. Satoko, it's time to clean up, or else we will get sleepy. It was when we were all watching TV while enjoying some tea after dinner. Rika-chan let out a big yawn and then spoke. Satoko and I both looked at the clock and noticed how late it had gotten. No, perhaps we both realized it already. We just didn't want this warm moment to end. Maybe we didn't want to say anything. Oh, this will not do. I still haven't washed the dishes yet. Don't worry about it. I can do that much at least. You made a great dinner, so I can't let you do the dishes too. Are you sure you'll be alright? When people who are not used to it try and wash them, the soap will make the dishes slip out from their hands, you know. Jeez, she's turned into a perfect nagging little sister. It was charming. And awkward. Emotions like that were all mixed up inside me. I gave her a vague, dry smile. Keiichi can at least wash dishes. If you break one and hurt yourself, I'll give you, pettings at school tomorrow. Rika-chan yawned again, so wide you could see her molars. Is it really alright? Keiichi-san is pretty unreliable, despite how he looks. Give me a break. Looks like Keiichi's approval rating have plummeted in Satoko's mind. Don't worry. I'll clean those dishes up, no problem. So don't worry about it and go home. Actually, at this hour, I can't let you two go home by yourselves. I'll take you there. Let me find the key for my bike. Once you've taken us home, Keiichi-san, Keiichi-san will be the one going home by himself. You'll be in big trouble if you get lost on the roads at night. Ended up in, Takatsudo. There's no houses or lights there at all. I was trying to worry about them going home, but I didn't think they'd be worried about me getting lost. Uno reverse card. Am I really that unreliable? She really is being critical, but yeah. This feeling I have, it's not bad. so I ended up not needing to escort them. I saw off Satoko and Rika-chan to the gate. Thanks a lot for today. Thanks to you, I got a good cultural dinner. If Satoko hadn't come, Keiichi would be growling and yowling right now. Truly. It's really good that we came. It really saved me. I gave them another bow, and filled with gratitude. God, I can't speak. Oh yes, I put the rice and side dishes into a container, so use that for your bento tomorrow. And for breakfast, you can eat some bread and jam. Strawberry jam and peanut butter were in your refrigerator, on the middle shelf to the right. Cocoa powder, too, was in the upper right door of the cupboard. I know all that. You don't have to go into detail. I was about to say that, but I decided to humbly listen to her. It was then that I finally realized that Satoko, who had apparently been in a bad mood, was in fact in a great one, just like Rika-chan had said. And that though she nagged a lot, she was very kind. Then, good night. Make sure to brush your teeth before you go to bed. You have to do it for at least 5 minutes. 5 minutes? I heard 3. I usually do it 3 minutes, what? I got it, Satoko. I'll brush my teeth and make breakfast for tomorrow. And I'll be sure not to forget the bento. You need to wake up earlier than usual, or you won't be able to get your breakfast or bento ready, got it? If you like, I can give you a call a little earlier to wake you up instead of using your alarm clock. You don't have to go that far. I'll set my alarm clock to wake me up a little earlier. Thanks for being so concerned about me. Satoko looked like she had more fault-finding to do, but she stopped, and leaving me with a good night, got on her bike and disappeared down the nighttime road. Rika-chan went to do the same, but then remembered something and came back. What's wrong, Rika-chan? Did you forget something? Keiichi, you get 100 points for today. Rika-chan suddenly complimented me. She clapped her small hands. What was she on about? I didn't do anything worthy of praise, did I? I nearly burned down the house after all. Satoko probably felt like her Nini had come home. I think she was having a lot of fun. Once in a while, I want you to go along with Satoko's scolding in the future. Are you telling me to be like an older brother that she can scold instead of Satoshi? Rika-chan didn't say anything. She just smiled and went all Nipa. This Satoshi person. He had such a great little sister. So what was he unhappy about? If I were Satoshi, I would never have run away from home. Satoshi had his own circumstances, I'm sure. I didn't know what he was unhappy with, but whatever the reason, there was no excuse for abandoning Satoko. I hope you come back soon. I probably can't play the role of her actual Nini forever, you know? Wait, what? What is it then? Wait, hold up. Wait, why has your life been a lie? It's okay. You were just like Satoshi today. Please do it again sometime. If that's what would make Satoko happy, I'd take this easy role whenever I needed to. Rika! Satoko stopped on her bike under a distant exterior light and called out to her friend, who wasn't coming no matter how long she waited. Okay, I have to go. Good night. Yeah, night. I can't replace Satoshi, but Keiichi could do it. That's one less piece of baggage I need to shoulder. Okay, I get that, but then what is it if it's not a cat? Leaving me with that, Rika-chan sped off to her bike, or on her bike. She rode up next to Satoko, and then the two of them disappeared in the blink of an eye. Yeah, I was gonna probably end the stream after this chapter ended. Probably pretty soon. I mean, if I figure out how to host somebody, I could... Yeah, sure, I could figure out how to. Why not? Satoshi. Seriously. Come back soon, got it? If you come home real late... Oh, you can... if you come home really late, I'll punch you right in the nose. Let's try our best until that day comes, Satoko. Even if I could no longer hear the sounds of their bicycles. I stood there for a while, seeing them off. Alright. Yeah. So we'll do this tip and then end stream. And then we can figure out how to host your friend or whatever. Alright. Satoko's Trap Course. Elementary. I know one thing for sure. Satoko could fend off an entire army division by holding up in this mountain. Fuck hiccups. I know all about it. Satoko is one of the Soviet military advisors that gave training on traps to that one country. Stop saying weird things. Somebody help me! Alright, bye-bye, Maddie. Hope you have a good night. How did it come to this? What traps did we fall for? And how did we fall for them? Mion was caught in a profusely thin pitfall she couldn't escape from, and only her head was poking above the ground. Ardina's head was completely covered by a tin bucket. She was squirming around in a vain attempt to remove it. Either of those were really funny, but that's where it ended. At least they had their feet on the ground. Kei-chan, what about you? Think you can get out of that? Hurry up and get out so you can save this old man. You're the one who should be breaking out and saving me, Mion. What do you expect me to do in this freaking bamboo mat? I was wrapped up in a bamboo mat and hanging 2 meters above the ground. What was this trap and how did I fall into it? Huh? It was Satoko. This all started when they suggested that I was unfamiliar with nature, having grown up in the city, and proposed a little exploration on the mountain. But Ardina doesn't really know how it is back out there either. Ardina might get lost. Oh. The mountain out back, huh? I played there a lot when I was little, but I haven't gone there for years. If you get lost out there, things can get pretty dangerous. You can leave the mountains to us. The whole thing is our playground. Isn't that right, Rika? Mew. Oh, I see. How reassuring. We'll defer to you two this time and have you be our tour guides. Wait, Keiichi-kun. The summer vacation guidebook says not to play on the mountain because you'll get lost. It isn't summer vacation yet, so it's alright. We know the path, so there's no need to worry. The mountain has always been our playground. Our backyard. We know all the secret paths and all those shortcuts. Yes, both Satoko and Rika-chan knew the path like the back of their hands. Thanks to them, we had our fill of fresh air, gorgeous views of Mother Nature and the likes of which you'd never see in the village. But things got strange partway through. Oh yes. Everyone, I have something to say. From here on, you must follow exactly where I go. Huh? What are you talking about all of a sudden? It'd be safer to do as Satoko says. Oh my. Hey, Mi-chan, look at this. What is it? Should I pull it? Should I? Suddenly. Squeak. Crash. When Rina pulled the kite string, a bundle of bamboo spears fastened to a tree branch all came raining down with the clatter right next to where Rina was standing. Damn. What? Huh? What is this? What? What? Ah, that brings back memories. Satoko made this trap in the second semester of second grade. That was a close one. The tips of the spears are covered in dog poop, so if one of them hurts you, the wound will start to fester. Well, when did this turn into freaking Vietnam? According to Satoko and Rika-chan, earlier in elementary school, Satoko had been on a trap-making craze and set them up along every inch of this mountain. Keiichi-kun, maybe they didn't tell us not to go on the mountain because if we'd get lost, but because it was dangerous? Mion and I both nodded wholeheartedly at Erdena's hypothesis. Back nom, boys. Come now. We're hurrying on ahead. If we do not return soon, it will get dark. If it gets dark, it may even become dangerous for me. But you're the one who brought us to this crazy mountain. Why was an average, healthy Japanese boy like me being forced to deal with this life-threatening booby traps? Because it's funny. And then, the very moment Satoko and Rika-chan got just out of sight was when the three of us all got caught in nice little traps together. Someone get me out! I have to go to the bathroom! Never mind that! Somebody get the bucket off me! I can't see in front of me! Huh? Wait, Rena, don't struggle around so much. I can see your panties. Oh! You saw? You saw? Keiichi-kun, you saw? Oh! Smash, crash, smash, 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 crash, smash. Of course you can see them. You may be in a bucket, but you can definitely get. Boom. Finish them. Bucket Erdina was using me as a sandbag, and Mion was crying. You can't get out of the pitfall? How sad, how sad. Jeez, didn't I already tell you all? You all, that's weird. Y'all. You weren't supposed to leave my side. I finally had an epiphany. Satoko had been so bent on taking everyone out to the mountain, because she wanted to brag about all the traps she'd set up here over the years. You could have stopped at just showing them off to us. I didn't need to experience how it felt firsthand. Rika-chan Rika-chan pets our three heads in sequence, in an incredibly satisfied mood. Alrighty. And is there where we'll leave off for the first stream? Now, how the fuck do I fucking host somebody or fucking raid somebody? I can raid. Hold on. Oh, host. Here we go. Host channel. What's their channel name? Oh, there we go. Alright, there we go. Oh, actually, no. Should we do host or raid? Let's do a raid, actually. Start raid. Go ahead and close. Fuck, come on. Alright. There we go. Now we raid, right? I don't know how the hell this works. Oh. Wait, how do I know? Wait. How come I don't? Wait. How does a raid work? Do I not stream? I'm confused. Wait, should I end stream? Wait, can y'all even hear me? I'm confused. I don't know how the fuck to do this. Oh, there we go. Should I not be live? I don't know.